Hey, how you doing? I'm Brian Hansen, U.S. Army Ranger, 2010 to 2014. So no shit, there I was, Fort Benning, Georgia, waiting to load up on a C-17 for a nighttime airborne exercise with 40 of my Ranger brothers from 3rd Ranger Battalion. Just as we were standing on the tarmac waiting to load up, our first sergeant rolls up to us.
Accountability, man. That's what this training op is about. Accountability for yourself, the Ranger next to you, and your gear. The last few jumps have been sloppy, losing shit on the way down. You will have accountability, or you will answer to me and Sergeant Major. I promise you will not like it.
Here I am, a lowly E4. I look at my Ranger buddy to the left and right of me, and I'm like, oh shit, that's not gonna happen to me. I saw what they did to the guy that lost his nods on the last jump. They smoked him for 3 straight days. The Army does not like it when you lose things. See, the problem is when you jump out of a plane, you've got so much gear on you and you're falling through the air. You know, you got engine blast, you got prop blast. You can hit the door on the way out. If you do not tie down and secure every bit of equipment, you risk losing it at 1,200 feet. And when you lose something at 1,200 feet, good luck ever finding it. So all 40 of us load up the C-17, take off, get up to altitude, and start circling the drop zone for like 30 minutes. Finally, the jump master calls, stand up, hook up, and we check everyone's equipment, standing there all in a row, staring at that red light. Red light turns green, we file one by one towards the door, hand up our static line, and fling ourselves in the night sky. As the last jumper on my door, I hand my static line to the jump master, turn right, step out, airborne. So I'm falling towards the earth, just getting blown around in the air in the jet wash, and I feel a big boom. Like, oh, that's my main. My main has opened, my parachute has opened. But I look to my left and I see the plane that I just jumped out of. That's strange, that shouldn't be happening. I feel another big boom. I'm like, okay, now my chute has certainly opened. I look to my left again. I'm still looking at the United States Air Force circle and star. I realize at this moment I become a toe jumper. Toe jumper means that my gear, my static line, my chute, whatever it may be, has become twisted up and is still stuck in the troop door I just jumped out of. So I'm being dragged behind the plane at 1,200 feet. The chances of becoming a toe jumper is like being struck by lightning. My training immediately kicks in and I get a tight body position and cover my reserve chute so it doesn't open up in the opposite direction. So as I'm slamming against the side of the plane, feeling the hot engine blast of the C-17, I have 2 thoughts. Number 1, I'm gonna die. And number 2, I wonder if this is what it's like to swim next to a gigantic blue whale. I snap to, still being dragged behind the plane. The aircrew surely knows I'm hanging outside, right? Why is this taking so long? Oh shit, maybe they don't know I'm stuck back here. Almost 6 minutes had passed and I was still stuck behind the plane. I entered a new phase of thought. I'm basically parasailing behind a massive C-17, right? I'm looking at the bright side. Woohoo! Join the Army, go airborne, jump out of planes. Before I can relax and enjoy my beautiful vacation through the Georgia sky, I hit the side of the plane. But this time I'm stuck and I'm slowly scraping against the skin of the plane until I feel hands under my arms and I'm quickly pulled up into the C-17 troop door. Thank God I had been rescued. I stagger to my feet in this bouncing plane, and Air Force crew, my Ranger buddies, are just staring at me like they've just seen a ghost. Holy shit, Ranger. Dude, are you alive? You okay, man? You okay, man? Are you okay? Blood is dripping from my chin. I'm numb. I'm not even sure if this is even real. Yeah, I think so. I look down, checking myself, and I have a panic attack. Oh shit, no. No! My right knee pad is missing. Back on the ground, terrified and bloody. I manned up, and I got ready to accept my punishment. First Sergeant, I I've got some bad news. My knee pad, it's gone. First sergeant looks at me like he's gonna explode. Walks over, slaps me on the back.
Ranger, you're jumping tomorrow.
Lucky for me, after 6 minutes outside of a plane, First Sergeant let the lost knee pad slide. Generous, I know. I ended up getting 12 stitches here in my chin, but I jumped out of a plane the very next day. After getting bucked off the bowl, gotta get back on. Rangers lead the way.